We're going to start with intros. So I'll be Mr. Smith.
I'm Miss S.
Miss G. Miss Moore.
Yeah. All right. Welcome back from recess. Hopefully there's nothing we need to talk about. All right. So today we're in second grade. You already knew that, huh? We're going to talk about morals, which we talked about the other day. But we're going to start off with a think, pair, share. So turn to someone next to you and just talk about what you think a moral is, or maybe talk about an example of a moral. So I'll give you 1 minute to do that.
Telling the truth. Yeah. Doing the right thing.
My mom does yoga.
Oh no. I like your try. It's a great try. It does. Talk to your partners and see if they have another suggestion. You doing good over here? Okay. Please focus back on me. Can I have some volunteers to share what they came up with as a group? And what you talked to your neighbor about?
We've said that it was your aura, your energy, and then we also said it was if somebody drops money on the floor, you give it back to them instead of taking it for yourself.
Oh, that's an excellent example. Thank you.
You're welcome,
Really
teacher.
good. Any other volunteers to share what you talked about? Yes.
Personal values.
Personal values. Thank you. Excellent. I'm gonna write these up here. Personal values. Does anybody else want to share what they talked about? All right. I think with those two examples, we can come up with a definition. I like that we have a definition and an example. What was your example again?
If somebody drops money on the floor, to give it back to them instead of taking it and going to buy
So
some
returning
candy.
property. So I would call that being respectful, which is a great example of one of our classroom morals that we all share here as well. Another example of a moral that we have in our classroom that we've had an agreement about since the beginning of the year is being honest. That's another example. And telling the truth. All right.
So as a tiara is going around the room, and I'm gonna have this one. I'm gonna hold this one because this is Miss G's quinceañera tiara, so we don't want to damage this one. This one's special. That one's from Party City. Play with that one. So as you guys look at these, what does a tiara remind you of?
A princess.
Princess. Very good. So when we think of a princess, what else might a princess wear?
A big dress.
Big dress.
Sparkly shoes.
Sparkly shoes, sparkles, very good. What, some other examples? Yes.
Cesar dijo un vestido, a dress.
Oh, awesome, yes, very good, very good. Any other examples?
Jewelry.
Jewelry, so we got sparkles, a tiara, a big dress, maybe some high heels, right? So when we think of our idea of a princess, think of that in your head as Miss S reads you the story, The Princess and the Pea.
The Princess and the Pea. Can anyone raise their hand and tell me, do we know, out of these two, which is the title and which is the author? Yes, do you know?
The title's a big one.
Yes, can you point to that for me?
This one.
Yes, that's the title. And so under that we have our author, and our author is Rachel Isadora. She did not write this story, but she wrote this version of it. So all of the drawings that you see in it, all of the artwork, that is made by Rachel Isadora as well. All right, here we go. Once upon a time, there was a prince. The prince wanted to marry a real princess, so he traveled all over the world in the hopes of finding such a lady. He met many princesses, but it was difficult to tell whether they were real princesses, real ones. Can someone raise their hand to share what do we think a real princess is? Yes.
Someone wearing a tiara.
A tiara? So like a tiara like we saw before? Yes.
Someone whose dad is a king.
His dad is a king. Oh, that's good. Yeah, that would make them a princess. Yes.
Someone who doesn't have to work.
I bet we all wish that. Yes, thank you. So let's keep that in mind as we keep going. Iska Waran. Salam. Jambo Habari. Does anyone know what these are, these sayings here? Are they all in English, or are they, what do you think? Are they a different language? Yeah. Yeah, so one thing that's exciting about this book is it uses 4 languages. The first is English, the second is Amharic, then there's Somali and Swahili. So Amharic is the first one, and repeat after me, that's Iska Waran.
Iska.
Very good. Salam. And the last is Jambo Habari.
Jumbo.
What do you think they're saying to each other? Can anyone raise their hand if they guess? Yes.
Hello.
Hello, yes, they're greeting each other. That's how you greet each other in those 3 languages. There was something about each princess that was not quite right. So the prince came home again and was sad. One evening, there was a terrible storm. Suddenly, a knocking was heard at the door, at the gate, and the old king went to open it. Who do we think was at the gate? Let's make a prediction here. Can I have someone raise their hand? Who might be at the gate? Yes.
A prince?
A prince? Oh, so another prince? Yes. A princess? Was there our guesses? Yeah. Let's see, who is there? Aha. There was a princess standing at the gate. But good gracious, what a sight the rain and wind had made her look. And yet, she said she was a real princess. Ah, we shall soon find out if she is real, said the queen. So she went into the bedroom, where she laid a pea upon the bedstead. Then she took 20 mattresses and laid them on the pea, and then put 20 feather beds upon top of the mattresses. On this, the princess had to lie all night. The next morning, the princess was asked how she had slept. Oh, very badly, said the princess. I scarcely closed my eyes all night. Heaven only knows what was in the bed, but I was lying on something hard, so that I am black and bruised all over. That's terrible, or horrible, said the king. Now they knew that she was a real princess because she had felt the pea right through the 20 mattresses and the 20 feather beds. Nobody but a real princess could be as sensitive as that. So, can someone raise their hand? What do they think made her a real princess? Was it the clothes she was wearing? Or her shoes? No, what was it? What do you think? Okay, that's okay. So, one thing that we just, yes,
I think that she's really picky.
she's picky. Oh,
Yeah.
that's
And
interesting.
I think
Alright.
she thought the pea was there.
She thought the pea was there, and because she felt it, it made her what? You think? She said, yeah, it did make her sensitive. Do we know what sensitive means? Can anyone raise their hand if they're familiar with that word? No, none of us are? Okay. Do you think you know?
Yeah, my mom says my dad's sensitive because he cries a lot.
There's a lot, yeah. So maybe it's like being aware of your emotions, being aware of the needs and emotions of others. So that's one way we can be sensitive, but also, you know, maybe seeing a dog commercial would crying at that. So the prince took the princess for his wife. The pea was put in a museum where it may still be seen if no one has stolen it. There, that is a true story. All right, so, oh, thank you. Yeah, you second graders are so sweet. Can anyone raise their hand and tell me how did the princess look after she was caught in that terrible storm, right when she came through the gate? No one remembers?
Wet.
Yeah, maybe she was like she was caught in that storm, so maybe her clothes were all soaked down. Maybe her hair was like stuck to the sides of her head. Do you think that did that match our original idea of a princess? No, why? Can you raise your hand? Someone? Yeah.
Princesses are really cute.
Princesses are really cute. Maybe she didn't look too cute. Yeah, that's all right. We'll have our moments, but so do we think it's fair though? Do we think it's fair that they judged her based on how she looked? They thought that she wasn't a real princess because of how she looked. We don't think that's fair. And why? Yeah.
Because you should judge people off of their morals.
Wow, you're really getting at the core of our lesson here. Yeah. Yes. So what did make her a real princess? Why was she a real princess? Yes.
I think it's because she told the truth about how she felt.
Yeah, she was honest. Thank you. Yeah. All right. So we're gonna do an activity with this. Keep in mind what you've just learned about what you think the moral for this book is. Yes, you take over.
Okay, so as a reminder in our classroom, if you're feeling a little antsy when we move around, you can go ahead and stand behind your chair and just push it in like you always do.
Alright, so you can please take out your Chromebooks and go to nearpod.com, and if you need help, just raise your hand and we'll come by and help you. And then in the right hand corner, you'll get a chance to put in this code. And then once you're done putting in the code, can I get a thumbs up so I know you're all ready to go?
We're handing out something to you right now. Don't worry about it. Just keep it next to you on your desk, and we'll look at it later.
Don't worry about them right now. We'll be dealing with them after this part of the lesson.
Alright, so it looks like everybody logged in.
I said we tell me.
Go ahead.
Thank you.
So as a reminder, a moral is a life lesson and a story about decisions or how to treat other people. So think about that as you're waiting.
Are you ready?
Alright, so I want you guys to think about the book you just read and what we discussed about it. And you guys will get an opportunity to answer this question. What is the moral of The Princess and the Pea? And your names will be anonymous, so your names won't appear on the screen. So you'll get a chance to write in what you think the moral of The Princess and the Pea is. You can also talk to your elbow partner about what you think the moral is. Of The Princess and the Pea.
Anyone need help? Oh, you did? It's okay. Did you really?
Does it start doing anything?
You guys have, you got 14 minutes.
Not again. What did come up with?
Always be truthful. Nice to be mean to others.
I see
This is to be
one of
nice.
our fellow
Thank you
students
for
is pretty good at using their words and their graphics. So thank you for sharing.
Who was that? Yeah, that's all me.
What is?
share out what they wrote down? Go ahead.
I said to be nice.
Be nice. We don't like that. I agree as well. Anybody else want to share out? To always be honest. Honesty is very good quality to have. Anybody else? No?
So it looks like we have a lot of to tell the truth, never lie, always be honest. And I also see a couple, don't judge people based on their appearances. Can we all agree that we like both of those morals? Can you give me a thumbs up if you agree with both of those? Maybe thumbs down if you don't agree with one. Awesome, I love all the thumbs up. So, we're gonna with your booklet that's here, this is gonna be the start of our unit. It's called your Book of Morals. So each story we read, we're going to have a new moral. So this is the first page. So you're gonna open up in here, it says, The Princess and the Pea. The moral of The Princess and the Pea by Rachel Isadora is, and you can either choose to be honest, or don't judge people based on their appearances, whichever one you like, or you can write both. I mean, no rules here. Fun and games. So, once you're done writing your sentence, you're going to go to the right page here and you're going to draw your favorite part of the story. And that's going to be the remainder of this lesson.
Yes, and we have.
And then they become friends that way through
Yeah, that's what this book's are for.
What was the sentence? What was the sentence?
Moral of the Princess and the Pea. So think about what you wrote for your book. So how did that apply to you? Yes, she was. Did you like that sentence? You're a picture, so you can post it. You're welcome. The class is so cool.
Bless you. Same. Oh God, those look so terrible.
Class? Yes. Thank you. We will finish this at another time.